Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for November 2018, and this is for you coming from Sagittarius. So let me first start to talk to you about the first 15 days of November, and I'll shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your job for the first 15 days of November. And in your case, you coming from Sagittarius, it is a card that says your determination levels are good in what you do, but the support you get from people around you at your place of work is very weak. So teamwork obviously is very weak for you, and that's why you cannot move ahead well. Improve your teamwork in your area of work in the first 15 days and you will do much better and get the support you need as well. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards again and talk to you about areas of business in the first 15 days of November. And this is a very good money card. And what it says is that your energy levels are very high and you will have every chance and the determination to go out and look for new businesses and to improve your ongoing business as well. But again, this card has got signs of Mercury, Uranus and Saturn. And when I translate this card, it says that unexpected problems can also be met while you try your best. Or planets can go very slow with these planets shown here, and so you can be in a position, looking at these cards, of suffering delays for whatever you want. So for your business side, I would say that be careful in the first week of, in the first 15 days of November, not to put too much emphasis on what you want to get. Work towards it slowly, it will come your way. Don't be in a rush. Now I'm going to shuffle these cards again and talk to you about your finances, general finances area, whether the bank manager is going to lend you money or things like that. And in your case, for Sagittarius, for Sagittarius, you are going to be a bit disappointed in getting any type of new funds coming in the first 15 days of November. So rather than expect new funds to come in to track new businesses, I would rather you just carry on with whatever you have, and that would be good enough. Again, this card shows signs of unexpected hurdles and unexpected problems are seen for you in your first 15 days. So you cannot afford to take any risks. You're going to be caught very badly. Now I'm going to go into the area of romance and talk to you about romance possibilities, whether new romance or old romance going on in the first 15 days. So this is now a card that shows that financial issues can be a problem in your romance area. It seems to be a sensitive spot. And if you find a new romance, it says be careful of the motive for it. Are you being attracted to somebody due to financial situations? So whether it's a true romance or whether somebody is interested in you for financial gain, that's the way I would put it. So it cannot be really true romance. So be careful in the first 15 days. Any new romance might be a problem. And your ongoing romance, I would also use this card to say that financial issues are going to trouble your ongoing romance as well. So be aware of that and try to cope with that. See how you can improve that situation. Don't blame your romance partner of having wasted money or things like that. Now I'm going to pull the next card to talk about your marriage situation in the first 15 days for you coming from Sagittarius. This is a much better card. Where your marriage is concerned, it says that you are in control. Try to take the soft approach is the best advice from this card. You don't want to go in forcibly to show that you are in control and you are in charge. No. If you do that, you're going to be isolated in your thinking, in your marriage area. which means you're not going to get the cooperation of your marriage partner. So take the soft approach, make your approach very friendly, and you will be able to get support from your marriage partner. Now I'm going to pull a card regarding the family. That includes your parents, your brothers, your sisters, to see whether they should be involved. And I would say I'm not against it. By all means, they might even contribute in some way to help your romance or help your marriage areas. And so go ahead and get advice from your brothers, sisters, or your parents as well. So it's quite a friendly card in that area. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the last 15 days of Scorpio, and for you coming from Sagittarius, and let's see how that works out for you. All right. For you coming from Sagittarius, your last 15 days of November are going to be very, very lucky. Now, let's start with your job area. Your job area does very, very well, and you will see that whatever you want in terms of job, is it the promotion, is it more money, is it being given a better role in your job, all that will come for you. So your last 15 days of November helps your job a great, great deal. And if you feel like applying for a new job, do this in your last 15 days. You will get results coming in very fast. So this card helps or predicts that your job is going to be on the uptake, doing increasingly well in the last 15 days of November. And even if you want to chase or change a job, go right at it. You'll become very lucky. Now regarding business, if you are in business, for the last 15 days of November, it's another very good card. It's the card of infinity. The card of infinity has this number 8 there. It's called the number of infinity. It means that what you do in the last 15 days of November, where business is concerned, you are going to enjoy the benefits for quite a long time. And so you will have every opportunity to grow in terms of business in the last 15 days of November. So get this energy going, talk to your bank manager, talk and attract business commitments or business ventures with you. Try to attract new business partners as well. All this is shown to attract your growth. Now I'm going to talk about general finances for the last 15 days of November. Well, it's the card of shelter, which means that you are sheltered, so you are protected in many ways. So your finances, somehow you're going to get what you want, either through the bank or through business ventures with some other people, or to attract business partners as well. So your last 15 days seem to be helping you a lot in areas of job and in business in many ways. So get busy and get cracking. Now I'm going to go to the area of romance in the last 15 days. And let's see what I pull. Well, it says you can attract new romances in the last 15 days, which are going to be very friendly and very good. So no harm when you meet somebody that you are attracted to, or somebody who is attracted to you. Well, apply all the bestness of you to attract that, because it's going to be a pretty good romance for you from what I can see in this card. It's going to help you in many ways, and you'll be very happy with who you meet in terms of a new romance in the last 15 days of November. The next card that I pull will be to do with your marriage areas. And so let me see what card I'm going to pull for you. It's a bonding card. It's a bonding card, a partnership of a bonding. So you're going to have plenty of this bonding together. The card is called the Lovers. So perhaps in your marriage situation, love, which you experienced so much earlier in your marriage, may be reignited, and the wonderfulness of love may be sparked all over again. So treat the last 15 days of November as the possibility of becoming again very happy in your marriage area. Go out more often to nice places, rekindle all that enjoyment which you had much, much earlier. So it's a good card again for you. And now regarding family areas, let me see what I can say. Well, family areas, I'm going to talk about, well, nothing wrong with that. You're going to get support from your parents, you're going to get support from your brothers and your sisters. So no harm talking to them about your romance situation, your marriage situation. Plenty of advice, plenty of help can come. So you pull some very lovely cards for the last 15 days. In all areas, it seems to be supporting you very beautifully. Now I'm going to talk to you, coming from Sagittarius, your lucky ages. So let me shuffle the cards to see what you're lucky, who are the ones of you who is going to become very lucky for you in Sagittarius. Well, this card says, from what I can read, that if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74, you're going to be one very, very lucky person, and you're going to have all that good luck coming your way in every area of your life, be it the romance, the marriage, the job, the business. If you're not of these ages, don't worry too much. You'll have to see me one day to know your next 7 or 8 years, and that will cost you USD 50. It'll be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll be able to tell you then which are your calendar years, which are your dates. You will do well. I'll give you a lot of other information, but let's talk more about that later. Now I want to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. So let's pull a card for that. Well, your lucky dates in the month of November are going to be the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th. Very powerful dates. Try to plan very important things to do, and you will find that whatever you attempt to do, whether it's for the romance, the marriage, whether the job, the business, the finances, you are going to do it in a very lucky manner, and you'll be very rewarded as well. So that's good lucky dates for you. Now I'm going to talk about your lucky colors for you coming from Sagittarius for the month of November. And the color I've chosen for you will be green. Beautiful color here. The planet signs are Mars and Venus and Jupiter. And so the color green, if you wear in the month of November, you will become very happy in most areas. Even your health will start to improve. So that's a very good card for that, for colors. And now I'm going to look at your lucky directions. Well, 9 planets have been chosen to rule, to control Earth. They have surrounded Earth, the 9 planets. So when you look left and you look right, or you look straight or you look back, you're going to be looking at a planet who represents some colors. So which is a good direction for you coming from Sagittarius that I'm going to choose with this card? Well, I'll have to choose the direction of southeast, which is the direction of peace for you, and it'll give you a lot of peace. So in whatever you want to decide, whether it's for the marriage, whether it's for the romance, whether the job, whether the business, try to face this direction of southeast, and you will find that whatever you think, whatever you say, whatever you do will come perfectly well. So it's the magic direction for you for the month of November. Well, that's what I have to tell you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and during this 90 minutes I'll be able to talk to you of your next 7 or 8 years. And during this talk about 7 or 8 years, I will cover all areas of your life. It will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, send me an email. I'll give you plenty of information for the next 7 or 8 years. Your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And your lucky days and your lucky directions and your lucky gemstones and your lucky colors, a lot of information. And I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. All that for just USD 50. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, go to send me an email and get in touch with me. I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and good luck.